Mabuhay, I am Diana but you can call me D. Sa episode na to, ako lang po ang nag-iisang Lady Boses dahil I have a different set of co-hosts for today. Sa totoo lang, my goodness, nang liliit ako dahil mga bigatin at mga celebrities ang mga kasama ko ngayon. They've been here for the longest time in the public eye or even ears. We are here at the That's What She Said Women's Month Special of the Pod Network. We're recording live. Ang kasama ko ngayon ay sina Joelle of Paano Kung podcast, si Monica ng The Eavesdrop podcast. We also have Miss Myrza Sison of You Can Do This podcast. And of course, we have Miss Calzado of the Between Us podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you!
Welcome to a special live recording from the Pod Network. This is That's What She Said, a roundtable bringing together some of the women behind the microphones at the Pod Network. My name is Monica Francesca, and I'm the host of the Eavesdrop podcast, and I am surrounded by amazing women today, and we're going to have a wonderful conversation. Now, March is Women's Month, and while it's time to celebrate women, it is also a reminder that conversations about equality, opportunity, representation are still very much ongoing. So instead of the usual speeches and slogans, we're doing what podcasters do best. We are having an honest conversation. So we are 5 incredible women who each host their own podcasts and bring their own perspectives on life, work, relationships, and modern womanhood. So before I throw out the first question of this wonderful roundtable discussion, I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves, starting with Joelle.
Hi, I'm Joelle from the Paano Kung podcast.
I'm Myrza Sison from You Can Do This.
I'm Calzado from Between Us.
Mabuhay, hindi po ako si Mayor Belmonte. I am Diana from Lady Boses. I'm also a stand-up comedian.
Yay! And of course, remember, this is a live recording, so we have a studio audience in front of us.
Yes!
There
Tight
you
shot naman dyan!
Yay. Okay, so, when we have women at a table, conversations get real. Sometimes they get vulnerable.
And by the way, some
Ano?
of us I only met some of you
Yeah,
today.
yesterday.
I don't know about, magkakakilala kayo.
Hindi rin.
Hindi din?
First
time
We're
for
first
most.
time.
Oh,
Siyempre,
yes.
kilala ka namin.
Hindi. Magkakilala.
Sa bagay.
So, interesting din kasi parang magkakakilanlan din tayo.
I know, this feels like a first date.
We're getting to know each other.
Group date.
Yes. Group
Kala ko
date.
first day ng regla.
Pwede rin.
First day ko.
Okay. First day mo? Okay, gosh.
We hope you feel comfortable throughout the show.
yes.
Okay lang. Kaya mo yan. Like all women do. Kaya natin to. All right, so Women's Month. It's a little ironic, right? Because we celebrate women, but the reason why we're always having these conversations all year long, not just 1 month, is because we're still fighting equality. We want it out there. So the first question is, do you think Women's Month is performative?
It can be if it's part of a marketing calendar.
Yeah.
And then, the requisite brand post slogan. And then for the rest of the year, walang
Wala na.
mangyayari. So I like to liken it to an annual executive checkup. Di ba?
Yes.
Parang dapat everyday healthy living tayo. We practice a healthy lifestyle. But when we don't, at least once a year, we have to wake up and check everything. Okay ba tayo dyan?
There's a
Okay
checklist.
bang mga parts?
Pero hindi na kailangan ng
Diba?
stool exam.
Hindi.
Hindi muna yun.
But at least once a year may reminder para to tell us na, hoy, hindi to healthy pa rin.
Yes.
That's true.
Hindi siya big reminder. But I also think about that because marketing, but to hold these events, we also need money.
Yes.
We need money to hold the events.
Right.
And then, in terms of marketing, women need money to make a living. But I just feel that if we are given that 1 month to really
Yes.
make noise, gagawin nating mga kababaihan
Correct.
yan, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero sa akin bakit kasabay ng Fire Prevention Month at saka Rabies Awareness Month?
Is it really?
Ganun ba?
Bakit March?
Hindi kasi
Ganun
ilan lang naman yung buwan
Onti
sa
lang.
isang taon.
We need to share.
Sabay talaga
Rabies?
minsan.
Biglang bumubula na yung bibig.
Tsaka fire prevention month.
Prevention.
Put out that fire. Ganun ba yun?
Well, that's something that we also have to do.
Tayo
din.
yung
I
mga
didn't know that,
umapoy,
ah.
ang ating
Yes.
mga damdamin.
Yeah.
Sa inis.
Tsaka feeling ko
Thank you for-
there's, I think there's also like a degree of performance. Kasi, paano tayo mapapansin kung hindi
Correct.
to
Speak out,
be
really,
out
really.
there and show a certain degree of performance otherwise?
At least na pag-uusapan.
Yeah.
And in the
Yun
case
yung
of Ann
importante.
Curtis, yung nangyari sa kanya,
Yeah.
buti na lang
True.
swak sa Women's Month. And as she
Right.
said in her statement, it just shows you we have such a long way to go.
Yeah, it is a
Yes.
continuous struggle, right? It's not just 1 month. I mean, we just have to highlight that 1 month.
Right.
But it's every day, all year round,
Right.
that we have to assert ourselves in spaces that are predominantly male.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
why when they say, bakit walang Men's Month? Kasi lamang nga kayo.
You don't need one.
Kasi hindi kailangan.
But also, I
the
think,
whole year.
but I think also year long, I catch myself having to learn also how to continue to be, to support other women. And
that
to
is true.
unlearn a lot of the things that I learned along the way in this patriarchal society.
Yeah, so it's
Kasi
great.
I'm also just learning, like everybody else.
I think that's why it's also great that we have this moment here to
exactly.
talk about these things. So let's carry on with our first segment. No? From performativeness to another thing na tinatawag nilang buzzword din, but why do we still have to talk about it? Feminism, right?
Feminism.
So is feminism dead? Would you consider yourselves feminists?
Absolutely. Even if a lot of women I know say, I'm not a feminist, but. And Emma Watson has a famous quote when she spoke in front of the UN in 2014. And then she said, you know, if you are for equal rights, I hate to tell you this, but you're a feminist. That's all it is.
Yes, basic,
Right.
di ba?
Yes.
Yes. But why is there such a negative connotation when people say, I'm a feminist?
Because there are many misconceptions. They think it means you hate men,
Okay.
you hate children, you want to be like a man.
Okay.
Ano pang mga misconceptions?
Mahilig ka magprotesta, magmarcha.
Lumaban lang
Kaya
na lumaban.
oo.
Yeah.
month ng March, kasi marcha tayo naman.
But what
Or-
is the true
or that-
definition of feminism? I'm sorry, Isa.
Hindi ako yung sasagot na kasi
Myrza,
pang-Google.
technical.
Pero bago nun, inisip ko din kasi, dahil siguro, sometimes, baka the other people feel that women think they're better than others.
That's another
and-
misconception.
Yeah, misconception. And if you think women are better than other genders, then you're not a feminist.
Yes.
Right.
Diba? Because
Right,
dapat
right.
equal, patas
Correct.
tayong lahat. And the definition, please, take it away,
It's just
encyclopedia.
equal rights, equal opportunities, an equal chance at life as the other gender.
Just having that
research
space.
ako.
No. Ooh,
yeah.
please
Yes.
do.
The
Share.
belief in and advocacy for full social, economic, and political equality of the sexes, aiming to eliminate patriarchal systems and gender-based discrimination.
What she said.
There. Buti na lang. Alam mo, dapat, ay, sorry. Dapat gagawin ko yan. Sorry, I ran out of time. Buti na lang merong
That dog ate her
Is
homework.
those women were always busy, my goodness. Right?
Wala nang time
Everyone's
to do
juggling
this.
something
That's
as humans.
true.
In-outsource natin yung definition.
Thank you.
AI to actually.
Bless you. Okay, we love it.
Is there something about modern feminism that you don't necessarily agree with or that's changed through the years for you girls? Guys, diba? It's this little thing. Girls, gals.
I think mahirap i-unlearn yung upbringing natin na you have to earn, diba? You have to earn your empowerment by being perfect, diba? But actually, the fact that we're in the room means we deserve a seat at the table just by being who we are.
I don't know. I mean, growing up, in my experience, I never felt that. I never felt like I had to earn it. I felt like I already belong here.
galing.
Ay, bongga ka.
Wala kang unlearning.
Wala kang insecurities,
No,
walang ganon.
meron.
That's part of it
A
eh.
lot.
Our insecurities are part of how the patriarchy makes us not as empowered and able to take up space.
Right.
Yes.
Diba? Parang,
is true.
like sa industriya namin, parang for so many years, you're so conscious of yourself, your everything, that it can consume you, and you feel like, yeah, you are a celebrity. You're on a cover of a magazine. Thank you, Myrza, my first cover. Thank you. But you still don't feel worthy because you don't feel enough, because it has been, you feel that society dictates that you
Because
need
somebody
to
said
still
you are
more
not
to do.
enough.
There's still more
you
to be.
look a certain way.
Yeah.
So, speaking of strength, even if you did not speak about strength,
Mas segue lang.
I like the segue.
So,
And so,
and so I want to be strong.
speaking of strength, why do we celebrate strong women, but then we label them difficult in life? Para bang for a woman to be called strong, syempre she had to do so many things na parang naiinis yung iba, bakit ang tapang niya, kala mo kung sino siya, di ba?
I think my favorite quote to answer that is the Barbie monologue.
Yes!
Of America
Sa palit mo
Ferrera.
kaya
Chat GPT mo doon, please.
Talaga.
Pwede
Kinanta
pala may
ko yun
code ko
eh.
dito.
Yung
Prepared
parang,
siya.
yeah, where you always have
teacher.
to be extraordinary, but somehow we're always doing it wrong. You have to be thin, but not too thin. Tapos you say that you have to be a boss, but you can't be mean. You have to lead, but you can't squash other people's ideas. Tuloy-tuloy yun, and which is the most
Yes.
powerful thing
Kala ko
to hear.
lalahatin mo sa...
Gagawin ba natin?
tears, we're ready.
Alam nyo na, i-google nyo na lang.
Sayang, sayang yung time. But I
Oo,
think
pero-
it's that eh. We have to be this, but not too
Yeah,
this.
that's true.
Sino sa atin, sino ang umiyak after that
Ako!
monologue?
Oh my gosh, that entire-
Audience, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
thank
Can
you.
relate.
It was so good.
Grabe, sapul na sapul siya.
Oo.
Bakit nga, why are we so wired? Or why have we been conditioned to seek perfection?
Yeah.
Alam ba nila from the very beginning na, ay, ang kahinaan yan, insecurity nila, babasagin natin. Ganun ba yun?
I think, I have a theory that it's theory ko lang to, wala akong basis, kaya ako kinakabahan lagi with this topic. But at least, feeling ko the conditioning of being a good girl. I think it can start from there na pag, girl, ay, mabait yan, my girl. Pero pag boys, nako, it's gonna give you a headache, ganyan. But girls,
Pwedeng maging
like,
malikot.
it's gonna be so easy. They'll
We have to
be so
have a pleasing
nice.
personality from birth.
It's there
diba?
na.
Diba? And women are always, girls are always told, oh, you're so pretty.
Right.
And men our boys are like, you're so strong, you're so brave. Ganyan yung conditioning lagi. You're always trying to earn that. Syempre, yung
Right.
pretty yung laging gusto mo, di ba?
Good posture and everything else.
Or they'll say, man, he's assertive, but she's so aggressive. Or he's confident, but she's so intimidating. Or he's so straightforward, she's rude. Diba?
Right.
Parang
Bakit
iba
nga
yung
ganon?
standards.
So how do we change this, right? Because we're all that, we're everything, right? But then how do we change that perception? Because I know I'm a very strong woman. I'm surrounded by strong, outspoken women, diba? Excellent in all our fields. So,
Yes.
how do we break that? Yes, amen.
Claim it.
How do we break that barrier? How do we just change that narrative? It cannot always be like that, right? Because you're raising a daughter. She's going to be a strong
Guiding
woman,
one.
a
Yes,
guiding one,
Right,
you know, and you don't want, you're definitely not going to give these toxic, traits or behavior or notions to her.
I think we
right?
start with ourselves
Yeah.
and we start with our words.
Okay. Yes.
We have to be careful with our words.
Right.
Very, very intentional and aware. Because sometimes, again, when sometimes you're operating from autopilot, it can be that.
Yeah.
But you have to
There
catch
eh.
yourself and just more awareness on the words
Right.
that we speak, not just
front of
to
the
the
kids.
child,
Yeah.
but amongst each
Yeah.
other.
Right.
Naririnig
To ourselves.
nila yan, and to ourselves,
Yeah.
diba,
Right,
how
right,
we
right.
are. But alam mo, Myrza, yung tanong mo kasi na yung, bakit yung mga babaeng strong, bakit natin parang intimidated tayo. Feeling ko, bakit ganon? Pag ang babae strong sa pelikula, hero, pinapalakpakan natin. Pero actually,
In real life.
minsan in real life, intimidated tayo or parang threatened tayo. And sometimes, it even involves not just men towards women, but women among
definitely.
versus
right. Like
women.
in the workplace.
Yes.
diba? Like that B word. I hate it so much because
I'm trying to
parang
unlearn that.
you're
Kasi
always
parang-
labeled as that, di ba?
Kasi di ba parang cool siya before eh.
I'm a,
Parang sa mga hip-hop songs, di ba?
It's all there.
So I'm trying to unlearn that.
So let's not say that word when we feel like a woman is not a people pleaser and not meek if she speaks her mind and she challenges.
I also feel maybe
society.
not to jump to conclusions, because if you do see an aggressive woman or somebody who is very strong, parang you were like, oh. There's judgment,
Yes,
right?
yes.
As women, I mean, as female, we do judge. Everybody judges, right? Guys, audience.
O sino dito ang nag-judge?
I'm sure.
Lahat.
We have
Yeah.
perfect kayo.
We have to.
I feel like it's a practice. Like, so when we do see these very strong women who have strong opinions that we may not agree with, we have to be like, okay, wait, let me take a beat. Sige, I'm gonna try to understand your point of view. I'm not gonna label you as
This or
this
that.
or that.
Yeah. Umpisa pa lang, appearance pa lang, di ba? May iba lang ng outfit. Sino to?
Ako kanina pagpasok ko, ito si Myrza talaga.
Bakit ang sabi?
Joke lang, I love you. Sabi ko,
Stunning.
So, unlearn natin yan, di ba? Unlearn natin
It really
yan.
does start with us, yeah.
No, but you know, we're talking about strength, and I want to lead into being a leader. Do you think if women ran the world, that with the world politics, actually, that it will be a better place?
For me, very much so. Because I think we have a stronger instinct as women to tend and befriend. Imagine kung tayo yung nag-lead, walang gera.
Correct. Wala.
Peace, world peace.
Or better or different?
It'll be different.
Different.
For sure.
Different or
Better.
biased ako.
We have to be
Better.
Struggle with the better.
we have to try to be honest and fair.
right.
Okay, like think
Kalma.
women, right? We go through a lot of emotions, right? But we also know how to regulate them. Maybe a
Yes.
little bit better than men.
Yes.
No? No?
My husband would disagree. And I'm also going to take,
It's
to
true.
take his side.
It's true. It's true. But
You know, ano ba yung pag-start ng gera? Medyo emotional.
that is true.
Regulation
Ego.
deficiency.
All the wars, yes.
Ego
Kasi,
eh.
okay, ang feeling ko lang kasi kung babae, iisipin niya agad anong mangyayari sa mga anak, sa mga
right.
tao sa bahay.
Civilians.
Hindi, diba? Feeling ko lang, ha?
Palagay unahin niya yung family.
Oo, parang
Okay,
maiisip niya agad na yung repercussions ng decisions niya will affect ganung level,
Her unit, her
yung
own unit.
home.
Yes.
Right. Which is basic
Tama
human
naman.
decency.
Yes, thank you.
And women were collaborative, we're consultative, di ba? Tatanong muna natin, ikaw. Ganon tayo magdesisyon, hindi yung my way or the highway.
Yeah.
Kasi we know that it takes a village.
Yes.
And I think we know that, you know, we can't do it. Yung parang no woman is an island. Diba? Wow.
Like,
Pinasok
would be
talaga
able to
yung
ask
attorney
for help. Would be able to ask for help and get people's insights then. I think that's what's really nice about the idea of like actually women taking the lead for something.
Yeah.
Yun.
Feeling ko, ganito tayo kasi gusto nating mangyari to sa bansa natin.
It would be nice for a change. Right naman. Parang it hasn't been working.
Yes, I love you.
Kunwari hindi.
Hindi. Okay,
Pero yun ang answer ko.
Pero yun ang answer mo. So, yung producer, too political. Siya, ayun na, gumagano.
Let's not go there.
Tapos sabihin ko ba, kung sino ang gusto ko, alam yun na. Okay, question. Do you think women leaders are forced to adopt a more male type of leadership just to be able to survive and thrive from a company setting or in whatever workplace they have?
Let's ask that, because like
yeah.
stand-up comedy.
yeah.
Kasi
Stand-up
diba,
comedy,
it's
yes.
a
It's a
male-dominated
male-dominated field.
Diba?
So for example, for us in Comedy Manila, there are only about 6 women out of hundreds of
six
of comedians, stand-up
Sali na
comedians.
ako.
I think totoo yan. For example, for me, I noticed lately, parang boyish ako gumalaw. Kasi imagine, even the audience, male-dominated yan. So if kung masyado kang, di ba, baka iba yung tingin sa'yo pag nasa harap ka, maka-conscious ka eh.
So iba yung you change your delivery?
The delivery, even sometimes
And your
the way
stance?
Yes, sometimes.
Sometimes.
I tend to, without me noticing it.
Nakakainis Like si Nikki Glaser, you know Nikki Glaser, di ba?
Yeah, she's
Pwede
very,
siya yung bombastic,
ang
di
ganda.
ba?
I love her
Diba?
When she
monologue.
hosted the Oscars, yeah.
Right.
Golden Globes.
Golden Globes.
Mali pa.
Okay lang. But you got
So
it.
sana hindi ganun that you have to like try and
Try
like
to change yourself.
But I can
But
see how
unless
that
you are
happens.
really like that. That's my
Sometimes
question.
I am, yeah.
Yun kasi actually as you were saying that, alam ko kasi na boyish talaga ako eh. Medyo, kasi, tambay sa kanto. Yun talaga ako, akala nyo lang si Mama Mary ako. Pero I have a lot of male energy in me. Hindi yung, that's the image, right? But actually, at my core, I grew up with a lot of guys and boys around me. I was a chubby, obese teenage girl and I had a lot of guy friends. And I grew up with a lot of male energy. So I feel like I have that in me. But I also don't want naman to tone it down. Because it's also me, diba? Parang, I'm not going to be this, hi. Because it's not me.
Yeah.
Ay, ang akin lang siguro, parang dapat kung sino tayo, maging authentic na lang
Correct.
tayo.
Yes.
Kasi that's taking up space.
Yes.
Diba?
Right.
Being unapologetically you.
Yourself.
Yourself.
Yeah.
So, yun lang yung naisip ko nung sinasabi mo yan. Pero
Yeah,
siguro,
medyo may tendencies.
may
na rin
tendencies,
ako.
lalo na pag sa comedy, kasi mas napapatawa mo sila pag nakaka-relate sila dun sa, ganun
Joke,
sa
yes.
joke.
Yep.
Ang hirap.
I think in the past, women had to act more like men in order to parang gain entry to the old boys network. But I think it's changing. It's changing. Parang our leadership style of more collaboration, empathy, listening, di ba? Parang nagbabago na. And come on,
Yay, progress.
Philippine society has always been matriarchally run, di ba?
Yeah. That's true.
Parang a lot of companies are run like
There are a
there's
lot of
mom,
CEOs. There's a
and
mom.
then
Mhm.
it's run
That's
like a
true.
family. So
I love that.
and it's not so new.
Yeah, I love that you brought up empathy and leadership because I think it's something that's really being highlighted now and how important and crucial that is. So, I have that too. So, I have both. We have male and female energies in us, diba? So, okay. Fun segment closer. Name a woman who would run the world better than most politicians today. Akala ko ba ayaw mong political men? Sige,
Well,
I love
we-
you. Pakifocus kay Mel Lozano.
Myrza, for
Love
you.
Mel.
Who would
Sinabi
it be?
talaga yung pangalan.
Yes.
Guess.
Yes, who?
The color. Guess the color.
I wonder.
Ay, oo.
Lahat ba tayo iisa yung sigaw lang
Multo na.
yung
Sigaw
sigaw
ako
at dibdib?
Or Princess Diana.
Well-
Princess Diana, if she
Princess
were still
Diana.
alive.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you
diba?
named after her?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, speaking of politicians,
Okay.
why do you think people would assume that we are a progressive country just because we had female presidents?
Right.
Or vice presidents?
Right. I think symbolic siya.
Yes.
And that's a good start. But actually, meron dalang
She's got
statistics.
She's prepared. Alam mo, may sagot ako, pero dinaig ako ng statistics.
Myrza did her homework. We
love
as
it.
she would.
So the
Okay.
Philippines,
Okay.
according to the Global Gender Gap Report, the Philippines is number 20 in the world. We were once number 6 in 2006. And now number 20 na lang tayo. We are number 1 in Asia. Our gender parity rating is 0.78. A score of 1 means men and women are equal. But tayo 0.78. So number 1 tayo lagi sa Asia. But if you break it down, when it comes to when it comes to political empowerment, our score is just 0.37. So although there are leaders at the top, the majority of the
Parang image lang
leaders
siya.
and lawmakers
The governing
are
body.
not represented. So
Okay.
it's still male dominated.
Oo.
That's why the laws are made by men.
Made by men.
And they're not really pro-women. Alam mo yan. So, yun.
What do you
got a lot
think
of
are the
catching up to do.
realities that we face because laws are mostly written by men?
So many.
So many.
Walang divorce.
Walang
Ano ba?
divorce.
Healthcare.
I don't even know why.
Healthcare for us.
Healthcare.
Code. Oh
Healthcare.
my gosh,
Healthcare. Ano
I
pa?
mean,
Ayos
our
sa
age
ganun.
law, kahit na ipasa na,
Yes.
it took a long time before that
Right.
was passed. And
Oo.
even now, pahirapan pa rin.
The
just to get-
implementation
Yes.
is spotty. Like some LGUs parang even ban contraceptions depending on the leader. So hindi rin
Banned?
siya implemented.
Yes.
So wala pa rin.
For religious reasons.
Ang-
Diba?
I think, we're in a room filled with a lot of amazing, powerful women. We're doing this conversation. But I think the thing is, we have female leaders, we have very empowered women for a certain socio-economical demographic.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And I don't think it trickles down
To the marginalized.
to the marginalized communities. And I think that's the real work that we need to do.
Agree.
Ang hirap kasi batas din talaga nga. Babalik tayo sa batas ng pwede sana government ang pwedeng tumulong sa atin dyan.
If women wrote the laws, what would be different?
May divorce.
Ang palagay ko may divorce.
Yes. Ano pa?
Feeling ko nga parang
RH
napag-iiwanan
bill.
tayo ng mga LGBTQ movement.
Oo.
Feeling ko baka mauna pa yung gay marriage kaysa sa divorce. Wag naman sana. Kasi paano kung may mag-asawang
magsabay?
may isa pa
Pwede
din?
sabay.
Eh, di na siya makakapagpakasal, di ba?
Tama.
Pero divorce muna.
Kasi sinabi mo, Myrza, na we were at number 6
Yes, in
2006.
2006.
So,
So what
ang
happened
question
in
ko
the
doon is,
world? Yeah.
nag-regress ba tayo or nag-progress lang ng todo yung ibang part ng mundo?
Baka
Diba?
nagbago yung
I think
leadership.
diba? Kasi
If we just track back, sino ba yung president? There you go.
Yun lang yung question ko, diba? Yung parang, oh wow, anong nangyari sa atin? We will look into that and kayo din, Google natin para alam natin how to elect better people
Right.
next elections. Melo sana.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a healthy conversation to be had. I mean, I know there are things that we don't want to step on, and in the way social media works and the way platforms work, you can say something and it can land differently. So that's why I feel like everybody's kind of careful with what they say. But talking about things that are said, let's talk about microaggressions. Favorite. There's so many.
Yeah, ang dami.
My favorite microaggression is mansplaining.
Yes.
Truly.
Oh
I've
my
had it
gosh.
happen to me so many times.
We hear a loud laugh from the front.
And it's
I
like-
wonder why.
It's like I will say something in a meeting and then a guy will repeat it back to me. I'm like, dude, I just said that.
Literally the same
I was
thing.
like, I literally said the same thing, but he will say it like it was like he thought of it. I'm like, "Whoa." And then so what do I do? Because you're in a meeting with other people, you have to keep it professional. Diba? So you're like, oh, okay. So how about you, women? How have you experienced any other kinds of microaggressions, and how did you handle them? I know, right? It gets your goat, right? You get so angry because
From men.
from women,
Definitely.
Minsan
to be
din from
fair
women.
din.
Actually, sometimes women are very hard on other women.
That's
For
And
sure.
Very true.
Kasi,
100%.
hi Ben. Buti na lang
Ay,
hindi ko,
dumating.
hindi, nag-hi lang ako sa camera. Then, iniisip ko kasi yan, parang actually, I have to make Ben repeat what he said. Or yung ganon kasi hindi ko naintindihan. Yung accent niya kasi makapal. But inisip
Okay.
ko in my setting, siguro I work a lot with women. So for She Talks Asia, but I'm thinking for aktor, meron ba akong ganong experience? Hindi ko i-discuss dito kung yan. Wala naman, I don't remember. But sabi ko, ang swerte ko yata na hindi ko na raramdaman yun masyado.
Right.
Or baka I don't attend enough corporate meetings.
No, how about like, kunwari,
acting.
like a director will say something.
Kasi yun pa lang, may power dynamics na talaga. Kasi iba na din talaga. I think it's even beyond gender. Minsan, it's really mas mataas kasi, direktor. So, hindi ko siya ilalagay sa magkaiba kasi kami. It's a gender issue. I think it's could be power tripping. But I feel it more backhanded compliments, di ba? From women.
Right.
Yung,
Like what?
Hindi ko lang maisip kung ano yung backhanded compliment. Pero may mga ganun. Pero yung, meron silang mga, you're a woman, you have to be like this.
Mga stereotypes.
But sorry, now it's all coming back to me. I've heard it also from guy friends. Maybe not about me,
Right.
but about other women. So they might also be saying that about me
nga, no?
when
Behind
I'm
your
not
back.
in front of them.
I think when it comes to aging, you always hear, "Oh, you still look good."
Oh my gosh! The still! I'm like,
So I always have to
Still?
correct. What do you mean still? I mean, na-maintain niya. Ang alin. Ang pagka-looking like 20. Kahit na
Uy, but nga tayo, why are we trying to look like we're still 20?
it's societal conditioning. 'Cause,
Relevance
diba,
again. Yeah, you want to be relevant.
It's a youth worshipping
And
world.
And it's true, ha? We do worship it.
Yeah.
Even thinness, Myrza, sa
Alam natin.
trabaho
Nobody
namin.
here.
Pag dumating ka, oh my God, ang payat mo, ang ganda. Always payat, ha,
Right,
number
right.
one. And ganda. Parang, and what happens when you're no
You gain
longer
Exactly.
tall?
Wait, yeah.
Diba? What does that do to you?
Right.
You will crumble. And that, I think, goes for all women. We are all aging as we speak.
Yes.
So, paano yun?
You can't stop time.
We can't, and but we can't erase also.
I think
are
we
trying
just have to
erase?
consistently call people out.
Out.
Like, for
And
example,
questioning it.
my mom will innocently say,
Yes.
bakit ang taba pa rin ni ex-actress?
Aray! Ma, mag-usap tayo.
Sabi ko, ma, kapapanganak lang niya. Ang tagal na niyang nanganak. Kailangan payat na siya.
Oh my
Di ba expect mo na? Alam ba ni
And then you
Ma
have
na
to call
sinabi
them
mo?
out. Hi, ma.
And I love that you also
I have to
ask.
correct her and say,
Correct.
come on, it's not that easy. You shouldn't be saying those things. Ay, ganun ba? Diba?
I think that's
Ay,
important.
it's so normal for us.
I think, and we don't cancel, we call out. Yung, di ba, sometimes we say, ay, sama naman ang ugali niyan agad. No, we try to explain it and
Right.
process it with that
In a
person.
kind approach, di ba?
Yeah.
Pwede namang sa maayos na paraan.
Yeah.
And I've seen a change in my mom. Like,
I love
after a
this.
while, I think my dad said to me one day, tumaba ka na naman ba? And then my mom said, didn't we agree that we are not gonna talk about people's weight? Very good. Yes.
We're proud of you, Ma.
So work, diba?
Yeah.
So there is change.
There is change. And also, I feel like delivery is also key. Kasi we can't always be combative. We can't
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
come at it angry. Diba? It was nice how you delivered it to your mom and she understood it. So I guess maybe with the men in the world and the other women who like to send out microaggressions, you can call them out, but
Yes.
creatively. No?
Yes. Oh.
Or through question, or like
Oo, pwede.
approaching through curiosity.
Oh,
Na
yeah,
parang,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
why did you say that?
Paano
Why do you
kung?
think that? Where did this come from? And you're like, just like, ooh.
Pero,
Through that.
maganda yan kung face-to-face conversation.
Right.
What happens now? Dahil digital age, a lot of conversations happen online with people you don't even know. And so, what happens then?
I'm sure you get your own fair share
Oo,
of
the truth.
mga ganyan. And what do you do?
Yeah, have you built a wall? Ano, how do you
How do you set a boundary?
Process
Alam mo
it.
sa akin, nag-backfire to question ko. Hindi, in the beginning, when I started, okay, di ba nga, obese. So all these years, it was always about hiding the flaws. And of course, every time somebody would call out, before there was, I don't know if it's just one person, but several people. Lawlawang balat mo, stretch mark queen, as in maggaganyan. And of course, it's brutal. And I would always cover up my stretch marks before with body makeup. And it was only when I embraced it and took hold of that narrative and, showed certain parts of my body, showed my flaws basically, and talked about it, that it is no longer used
Yeah.
as a weapon against me. So, you really have to take control of your own story and narrative. Because that's your power.
Yes.
And now I don't use body makeup anymore. I don't erase the flaws. And if somebody were to comment on I don't read all comments also because I like my peace of
Yes.
mind.
Oo.
But if somebody were to do that, siguro I will really choose talaga. Kung talagang below the belt, dun lang ako sasagot.
Or if it's about your
It's
family.
nice. Wala na. They don't get to hang it over you anymore.
No
No,
eh.
And it's always so harsh, these comments from people we don't know, faceless all the time. And it sucks. But I think what sucks more is hearing it from a woman also. Na parang gets mo naman din yung struggle. Bakit ganyan ka rin magsalita. And why do you think that it's harder? Why are we harder on other women? Or is there an experience like that where it tends to be na other women are harder on their co-women?
Doesn't it start like, kasi just like Isa, my barkada were all boys, right? But a lot of my friends, their barkada were females, diba? So barkadas they tend to be cliquish, diba? As females do. So I feel like with age, in my youth, my 20s, 30s, I was very judgmental. Honestly speaking, yeah. I mean, you can't
Thank you
help
for
it.
your honesty.
I mean, because I'm sure everybody was. We're not.
We are more judgmental
Right?
than we are.
Oh, but then as I age, I'm turning 50 this year. I feel like yes. I said that out loud, guys. I said that out loud. Because to me, I'm always like 35. That's the age. But
You
anyway,
look good. Hindi still.
Look
still.
Pwede bang ganon?
You are stunning. You are glowing.
Or looking better than ever.
okay. But my point is like I feel like it's something that is learned as you get older. Because when we're younger, we're so quick to judge, right?
Right.
Of course, the brain development and all that, if you take that in context. Pero I've learned to appreciate women more. I've learned to be more graceful to women. And again, not judging so quickly. Yun eh. That's it eh.
That's such an interesting to hear that from your perspective. Because when I was younger, I was more quiet, but then ako yung nagiging target ng bullies of other girls also. Kasi maarte ako.
Oh.
I'd go being parang the English grandmas being like, and I got attacked for just existing and just like, just living my life. But I had like a core group of friends, the girls, all girls, where we're like, yes, we would hype each other up. So this was something I didn't see until like, yun nga, aside from those bullies, and then in college where more people are like, gumagano na. And it's like, why? But then I guess it's because of where you guys come from na iba, it's something different, iba yung experience.
But the question
How
is
are you
why?
guys?
Why
Yeah.
are those? Why did those people feel that they needed to bully you? Because you're different, eh?
Right.
People tend to bully people who are different.
I think they're projecting their own insecurity. And parang for them, may scarcity mindset na dapat konti lang ang maganda. Diba? Hindi pwedeng
tama.
maganda lahat.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang mga crabs talagang pulling siya.
And maybe they're also bullied.
Yeah.
I mean, I can say
be
that I'm
too.
pretty sure I bullied somebody along the way, and I was bullied too. So hurt people
cycle.
hurt people, diba? So not necessarily by a fellow woman, but somewhere they're not happy in their home. It's something's not entirely whole inside.
Right.
Did you ever have that experience also growing up where there's like that competition that you always had to fight for some, like the
Prize.
male gaze, the prize, an opportunity,
Especially I
and
think
then
in
you
the
gotta push
corporate
everyone
world,
else.
that you feel there's like a smaller playing field only among women.
Right.
Because there are only a few seats available at the table. Like you
Yes,
said.
for women
For women.
especially. Minsan nga isa lang.
Oo. Di ba nga kaya nga may queen bee syndrome? Na once you're up there, feeling mo yung ibang mga subordinates na babae, hindi mo na sila papansinin eh. Kasi baka agawin nila yung posisyon sa'yo.
Crab
Diba?
mentality talaga.
Babalik nga sa, it's a small pie that we can't
Yes.
share that with everyone else.
Right.
Hindi abundance mindset. Sana mas mag-practice tayo nun.
What does real support from woman to woman look like and feel like for you, ladies?
Well, speaking of seats at the table, open opportunities for other women.
That's
Diba?
true.
Para mas dumami yung mga
Oo.
women, mas madami yung representation. If you can help a woman along the way to come up,
Rise up
diba?
also with
Rise
you.
up also.
Yes.
That's good. Me, I'm always very, I think, encouraging, and I praise a lot of people when
Yes.
I see
Yes,
someone
you do.
posting something. I'm
Yes,
always
you do.
clapping.
Yes,
So
like
parang,
hyping.
yeah, be the cheerleader.
Yeah, be the
Yes.
cheerleader instead of the critic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helps a
I like
lot.
that.
Yeah.
I think and Myrza, you are, You are very
Felt, very
generous.
felt.
You've always been very generous. And I just want to validate that. I think also, we can also nip it at the bud. Yung, let's say, there's chismis.
Yes.
Diba? Ang mga marites, wag na tayong maging co-marites. Parang,
Agree.
let's nip the chismis about something negative na alam mo naman kasing negative. Kasi minsan may chismis na yung, ganito pala. Pero yung alam mong teka, nakaka-harm na to at baka hindi totoo to, pwedeng ikaw na yung pumasok at sabihin mong, you know what, baka imagine kung ikaw itong taong to. You like, give whatever it is. Be
have
an
you heard
advocate
their
for that
side?
person.
Ganon.
Yeah. Just do your best.
Nakaka-killjoy, pero
Minsan,
That's true.
kasi ako kaya aminan na. Minsan masaya naman maging marites, di ba? Pero alam na din natin pag when we're crossing the line, we know it.
There's that icky feeling
Oo,
there.
so we
eh.
can say na, grabe naman, ang sakit naman nun. Parang,
Tapos,
diba?
divert the attention na bagong
That's
topic,
true.
ganyan.
How about honesty? Like, how honest are you when you talk to fellow females or just people in general? Because, like, I have a mommy group, right? And let's just do all hypothetical, okay? So, a mommy group.
Wala na, sinabi mo na.
Oo eh.
Parang alam ko na to.
Edit ha? Okay, anyway. So you have a mommy group and you say stuff, right? And then there's screenshots. Oh my God, I know people who love screenshotting conversations. Tapos they'll
And
say,
then may side viber.
Oh, may side viber. Alam mo na si Monica said this, ganyan. Ito yung screenshot. Ito yung sinabi
Oh my
niya.
gosh.
I have a rule of thumb. And this only, I think I only developed this recently lang, okay? And learned it. I will say everything out loud or in text that I will stand by. There's no more lies. I am brutally honest with you. I will tell you if I'm uncomfortable with you, or I'll tell you I like you, ganyan. Whatever it is. So if you screenshot whatever I write, I will be like, yeah, sinabi ko nga yan. Totoo yan.
Totoo, ayan no.
Ayun,
They
no?
can't weaponize
Kaya kong
that.
panindigan.
Yun.
Oo, yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero tama. Kung hindi mo kayang panindigan, wag mong
Wag mo
bitawan
sabihin.
na. Yung mga chat group na yan, public po yan.
Oo.
Hindi yan private.
It's not...
Tsaka pwede siyang
That's true.
gamitin sa
Against
legally.
you. Legally.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. No. How about you, Dee, specifically in that space where ilan ulit? 6 out of
6 out of 100 plus.
How does support look
Startup
like?
Leaders.
How has that changed through the years also? Parang coming into that industry, creating space, and then was there ever like a fight that you could feel? Na ganon? Or was it also like or was it all together na parang may knowing kayo na, okay, dahil onti lang tayo dito, laban tayo dyan. How was that?
Our podcast was specifically formed because we were all female stand-up comedians. So ito yung naging tribe talaga namin to continue also to do stand-up comedy. So pero dati,
creating
6
that
kami,
space,
ngayon
oo.
3 na lang kami.
So are you encouraging more women?
Yes,
to-
definitely.
So call
Definitely.
out po ito.
Nananawagan
Funny
po kami
girls.
sa mga gustong mag-comedian. Please attend our
Sali
open
tayo.
mics.
Ako na po yun.
Ayun.
There's more space.
There's a lot of space.
There's more.
Segue tayo. Tuloy
Right.
natin ang diskusyon.
Oo. Gusto ko yung kung hindi mo kayang panindigan, wag mong bibitawan. Ano pang mga retort natin? Ang bawa nasabihan tayo na yung nakakainis na, calm down.
Oh my God.
Anong magandang retort?
Well, una,
Aso.
kung yung asawa kayo nagsabi, baka nga I need to calm down, no?
They
I
know.
love you again, Ben. Thank you so much for your patience. Oo, sometimes I really need to take a breath sometimes. Pero hindi pa kasi ako hindi pa
Calm
yata ako
down.
nasabihan nun ng
Calm
peer.
down.
Ang favorite kong meme dyan, yung parang, magbe-breakdown muna ako. Hindi ko kaya ngayon, nasi-stress ako, magbe-breakdown muna ako, pero I will make it happen. So, like, give me time to just, like, feel, and then we'll make it work.
Yun
But
talaga.
if they say you're overreacting.
Oh my God, isa pa yun. I hate that. Al says that to me
Oh,
all the time. You're over it. No, I'm not.
Ganun.
I'm always
Pasigaw.
overreacting.
I feel like you have to let it out. Like, and then you have to verbalize, wait lang. Sige, maybe my initial reaction was dramatic, pero it's coming from a place
Yes.
na trigger ako, obviously. So, I feel like, okay, let's find out what triggered me.
Yes, ang sabi ni Ben sa akin. Sabi ko, you're triggering me. I'm not triggering you, Iza. You're doing that to yourself.
Back to you.
Sabi daw nung ano.
Did you, though?
No, because there's a truth to it.
There's it.
Right.
Yes,
He
there you go.
wasn't
That's what I
doing
meant.
anything iba-iba po ang circumstance. But in that moment, he actually wasn't doing anything anymore that was triggering. Maybe a circumstantially, there were things that involved him and I, like, but he was not doing anything to trigger me.
Right.
I was
There was something.
working myself up.
Yep.
And so tama yun, yung actually sandali lang
Step back.
Step back. Ako to. Pero pag sinabihan siguro ako noon ng alam mong hindi ito basta trigger lang, yung may pinanggagalingan ka at may may valid itong emosyon ko.
Yes.
Ewan ko kung anong gagawin ko, pigilan niyo na lang ako.
Am I reacting or what you did was over? Or under the belt?
What if they say, smile ka naman dyan. You should smile more.
Wrong person po ako to ask kasi I'm always smiling. So mananahimik muna ako.
Papatayin kita.
Oh yeah, kasi it's hard.
What do you say when they say that?
Oh, well, as someone who also always smiles, but I also get that pa rin. Yung parang smile naman dyan. It's very catcalling and creepy and weird.
Right.
But my favorite thing now that I've noticed, I'm so chronically online, yung parang what people have been doing, pag kina-catcall, as in, they'll go to the far end and start being weird.
I've seen
like, smile ka
that.
naman dyan, ano? Gagano na, just to creep the person
I've
out.
seen those videos.
Para takutin yung tao and to kind of just like, oh, this is not the reaction you're expecting.
You know what's a
Kinda
good way
throw them
to
off.
respond to that? This
Love
is
it.
my resting happy face.
I like that.
I love that.
Yun na yun, di ba?
Or ask them to smile. Ikaw nga.
Ikaw nga, smile ka ba yan?
But it's such an awkward thing to do because somebody, when I was working in radio, and because I do have a resting bitch face, resting happy face, pero they said, hey, maybe you should smile more
A man
when you're
said
in
it.
the office.
Oh.
Yeah. Sabi ko, and I was, 20? So I didn't know that was a microaggression. I didn't know that was anything. I'm like, okay.
Keep smiling.
Ito,
more.
Monica.
Smile.
Kasi akala ko I was smiling. Pero yung pala hindi. I guess.
Kami kasi bilang artista, lagi talaga
Kailangan
kailangan
ng
ng
smile.
So parang beyond gender na siya.
Oo nga.
Pero yun nga,
Hirap.
There's
siguro,
no time na kunwari, you're just relaxing. You're
yun
sad.
nga eh.
Paano?
Especially kayo, pag hindi lang kayo
Pagpagod.
nag-smile. Ang
Oo,
sungit niya.
sungit naman ito.
Ay,
Oh.
sobra. Bahala na kayo. Alam mo, nakakatawa. Ang trabaho namin, we have to feel all the emotions. Pero the minute na labas ka na sa eksena, ang expectation sa'yo, lagi kang happy at okay lang lahat.
Switch off.
Lahat okay lang. Pero hindi, tao din kami. So,
Oy.
yun. Yun lang. But
Okay,
okay.
ikaw na mauna. Complete the sentence. The biggest lie women are told is...
Pwede bang mamaya
Sige,
na to
pass.
follow? Pass. Pass.
Lie?
sige, start na lang.
Okay, ikaw.
That our value as women is based on our fertility.
Ang ganda!
Diba?
And so true.
Anything else?
So, in that
Hindi
respect,
na, wala na akong susunod.
wala akong value daw, wala akong anak.
Hindi, that's not what it is.
Wala na lang, hindi ako naniniwala.
Yes.
That's so true.
Next.
Tama.
The most
Naiyak.
freeing realization I had as a woman is...
For me, at a very young age, do as you please.
Ay,
Don't listen to the world. So,
how old?
parang
were
high
you
school
then?
pa lang ako.
No.
High
Ganda.
school pa lang ako. I think it's all the feminist indoctrination from like the reading material
I
at
love
home. Because my dad
that.
owns book
Book
sale.
sale.
So I grew up with a lot of
Yes. Books.
albeit Western magazines like Miss Magazine. I was reading at at 12. So I think sa ambition sa yearbook, una nilagay ko, my ambition in life is to be not a mother and not a wife. Yabang.
How are you?
So as
That's
early as that
You knew.
age. And I achieved my ambition. But of course, I didn't put that in the yearbook. But that's
Would've
how
been
I
nice.
felt. And that was so liberating.
That's great.
And so I lived my life exactly that way.
Do
That's great.
as you please. Take up space. Parang yun eh.
Yes.
I am taking up space. I'm doing as I please. Wala ka namang sinasaktan.
Oh,
Diba?
wala kang tinatapakan.
Wala kang
Okay lang yun.
tinatapakan. Ang
Kaya nga
gusto
may
ko yun,
free
ang
will
galing.
Yes.
Dapat
Actually, use
magpabasa tayo sa mga anak natin ng mga binasa ni Myrza. Kasi parang napakatanda ko na nung nalaman ko yun. Parang I was doing things as I pleased, but not consciously. Iba yung may awareness ka na
Yes.
I'm doing this from an empowered and aware state versus like,
Yeah.
just like
With intention.
Okay, next.
Amazing.
One thing women should stop apologizing for is
Taking up space.
Yun.
As she
Thank
said.
you. Taking up space.
or prioritizing oneself.
Feeling. Being emotional.
Yeah, choosing yourself. Yeah.
Choosing yourself.
Choosing yourself.
Or alam mo yung being presentado. Like, ito namang si Iza, pabibo. Presentado.
Presentado ba? Akala ko presentable. Iba pa
Ay, hindi.
yun.
Presentado yung parang, ako.
Ay,
gusto
ganyan
ko
ako
yun,
nung
diba?
college.
Like,
Pabibo.
stating what you want or, di ba, who wants to, ganyan. Ako, di ba? Then
Okay.
people say, ito naman, pabibo masyado. Eh,
No,
bakit?
that's what I know.
Diba?
This is what I want.
Grab the opportunity.
Oo.
if it's
Oh, I
there.
like that. Yeah.
Yes. Alam mo dati, mas mahiyain ako pag ganyan eh. Wow.
Wow.
Nagkaroon ng ganun sa moment. Na feeling ko, parang, there was a time na I wasn't as
Go-getting.
Vocal?
I was not
Go-getter.
in the younger years. And I think it can be developed pala. Yay.
It's a skill.
And you know, kasi dati may, ewan ko if it still exists, I hope not, that when you are ambitious, it's almost like a negative thing
Yes.
pag babae
Pag
ka.
babae.
Pero pag lalaki,
Totoo
okay
yun.
lang.
Totoo
And
yun.
I think that's it eh. Yung
Right.
it's okay to assert yourself, to be ambitious and know what you want and to attract
Yes.
it and to ask for it. And because that's the same, that's what you need when you want equal pay.
Exactly.
When you're fighting for equal rights. That's the kind of energy that we need when we're asking for, almost demanding for these things.
And I think also like trying hard. Just trying. Kasi di ba when you put yourself out there, ay grabe, try hard.
Try hard
naman.
naman.
Oh, just
Bakit
go.
wala namang masama
Just
sa
do
At
it.
least nag-try,
Oo,
right?
Better than not.
So bumabalik siya talaga sa judgment.
Judgment.
There you go. Okay. We do have
We have some
questions.
questions
May
from
Q&A.
from audience and live
Okay.
participants.
Let me read the first. We're gonna do 4. All right.
No, haba.
It's a long one.
Handwritten. Gusto ko yan. Sige.
Okay.
For a woman in a male-dominated field, how often does one encounter when the male coworker is favored? What do I do to stand out? Context: I'm a multimedia artist and I've encountered this for some time, where my mistakes are greater than my achievements or contributions.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah. So
So I up my
Yun nga.
skills.
There you
I
go.
learn more things about the work I have to do.
Yeah.
To be competitive. It's not, in this case, I think, it's not about gender anymore. It's about skills. Don't take it personally if you're a girl or your coworker is a male. It just so happened at that time, his work is better than yours.
But
It's not personal.
Yes, up
But
your game.
feeling niya
but
favored eh.
yun nga, parang
Favoritism. Dahil yung
Oo.
boss ay lalaki.
kunwari like you had a bad set. So parang people will trash on you.
Oh, yeah,
Pero
I had that.
more than your male counterpart.
Oh yeah.
Parang ganun.
For example, for me, I had one set during an open mic. I was called out by the host saying, "Oh, and that is the reason why females are not funny."
Stop! Oh my God. Who that? Let's go naman.
Anong na-feel mo nun?
Sorry, I was just starting back then. So my jokes hindi pa talaga pulido.
Okay.
So parang I was there trying my best, being female, nagpakalakas ng loob, tapos sasabihin ng ganon. Samantalang ang daming ibang mga comedians bumobomba talaga, kahit lalaki ka. So there, I kept on working on it. Kept on writing, I kept on showing up.
Yeah.
So, use it as fuel.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But also, don't be afraid to trumpet your achievements. Hindi pwedeng quietly working hanggang malaman nila, di ba? Parang post ka rin ng mga ginawa mo or, di ba?
Like, be
Yung
excellent.
LinkedIn mo, kailangan super active, di ba?
Oh, kasi you can't control the way the bosses and
Right.
the way they work. Parang delikado din if you stand up. You can, but then is this something that, like, what are the trade-offs
Right.
you're willing to, like, face? So it helps to be excellent. Parang yun yung kaya mong i-control. Being
Yes.
excellent at what you
Oo.
do. And then if it doesn't fit anymore, if you grow too big for that, edi umalis ka na. Change
Yeah.
na.
That's right.
You're your own competition. Don't look at others na lang.
Amen.
Okay. Okay, next question from the audience. Can independence and the desire to be cared for coexist in a woman?
Yeah!
Wow, nice.
Pang beauty pageant?
One
Sino
more
to?
time. Say it again.
I love it!
Oh, we have a guest
Calzado,
speaker.
can you please?
We have a guest speaker. Okay, so
Can
again.
independence and the desire to be cared for coexist in a woman?
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
100%. Yes.
I think we're all living proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It exists! Yung ganong klase.
But you have to find the right person.
I was gonna say, tama. Because
Hindi naman siya either or. O, parang may sasabihin
sige.
ka.
Ben, Ben, are you there? Are you watching?
Hindi kasi, ang hirap, di ba? In this world, wag na, hindi ko ipapapag.
Ano ba?
Sabihin mo na.
Hindi, kasi parang to be cared.
For
cared for.
and to
Independence.
be independent.
The desire to be cared for. Can
Wag
it
na.
coexist?
Wala. Wala.
Ay.
I think kasi we are. Oh, sige, Joelle, go.
go ahead.
No. Go
I
ahead.
think it's about just finding a partner who also sees you as an equal, who values what you say and loves you and respects you and wants to give that to you. So parang ma-inspire ka rin na to give. It's a give and take. Like yun yung true partnership that you feel that na on days where you wanna be babied and be cared for, they will do that.
They
And
will.
then when you're like, I can do this, shh, tabi. They'll respect that and honor that without feeling like their ego is bruised.
They're
Parang ganon.
Pero sa totoo lang ang hirap din
Nourished.
maging independent all the time. Parang
exhausting.
kailangan sa couple lagi
tiring.
kayong saluhan din eh. Pag pagod ka na,
Oo
andyan siya.
naman.
Pag pagod siya, andyan ka.
Tsaka yung caring for somebody, kasi kasi sometimes it seems like it's just financial,
Yeah.
di ba, support. But actually, there are different levels of care that a partner can provide
Yes.
for you. There's emotional,
Yeah.
mental,
The love languages.
di ba,
for
love
example.
languages. And minsan kasi, you can get caught up in, gusto mo, yung lalaki lang yung nagpo-provide for you, yung ganon. Kasi that's how we were wired before,
Right,
di ba?
right.
And now, empowered ka, independent ka, pero gusto mo, siya pa rin lang yung magpo-provide sa'yo. So parang, iki-question mo rin kung, may mali din sa akin. Gusto ko nga, kaya nga empowered, di ba? Kailangan, dapat, at least, di ba, you care for each other and you provide for each other in your own special way. And sometimes, there are moments when a woman really might make more than a man, but I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yes.
Not at all.
And, but, you'll be surprised at like some
Nakikita ko yung filter.
Hindi, kasi naalala ko, may isang shoot kami. Sabi nila, sa Calzado, mahina na yung ano. Siguro mahina na yung 25,000 na ano daw yung tawag nila?
Allowance.
Allowance na binibigay ng asawa nito dito. Said in front of my face. And I just could not stand it. Like, first of all,
You earn your own money.
you
What the heck?
yes. and it's just that in their heads, kasi you are a woman and we think the man always provides
Provides.
for you. And parang I've never even felt an allowance in my life. Parang I don't even understand. Even when Ben can when that time comes na everything is gonna come from Ben. Uy, hi Ben. Download Bookie, please, and subscribe to Bookie Prime and get the best deals. Thank you. So, to make my dreams come true, salamat po, please. But just to say, I don't think I'll ever say like, can you give me an allowance? But that's coming from a privileged place that I have I have work. But maybe when I say, hey, Ben, we decide as a couple, hey, can you fully provide for me now because I'm going to take a step back. I don't want it to be called allowance. Kasi ano to, di ba? Parang dapat shared money ninyo yun.
Shared goals also.
Parang ano yun? Bakit
Stipend.
allowance? Ano ako? Bata.
Lunch money.
Lunch money ba to? Tsaka 25K lang. Joke, laki na.
Also, I think last about the independence coexisting with wanting to be cared for. I think as women, because we're independent, I'm sure all of you are independent and strong, right? There's a practice of the art of letting go, right? Meaning the art of letting go of the control. That's why we're independent. Diba? The control. We gotta let it go. Sometimes you gotta let Ben take care of whatever, take care of the bebe or take care of the house.
Ang saya actually.
Without you micromanaging. I had to learn that. You gotta do that.
Actually, they will step up when we allow them.
Yes, there
We'll
you go.
give them permission to take care of us.
And just
Papa Bebe nga
but
ako pag uwi
also,
ko.
you cannot worry. You have to not worry. You have to let them go.
Yes.
And let
I'm
them
not
make the
worried
mistake.
kasi Yaya is there. Thank you. Babae pa rin.
Wait, pero may emergence of men daw nowadays in this generation who want submissive providers. Meaning they want women who are breadwinners and bake the actual bread in the home.
Wait,
Wait, say that again?
Ano?
There's a recent research.
Submissive provider.
Provider.
Submissive
Oh my
breadwinners.
God.
And that's a different
So you
topic
make the
altogether.
money, but you're submissive.
Ay,
You
hindi.
make the money, but you follow.
I love you, Ben Winto.
No, thank you.
Okay tayo. Who that?
Who are those people? Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Third question.
Can women be
Ano yung
red
submissive
flags
providers?
too?
What do you mean?
Can women be red flags too?
Of course.
So, yeah.
Red flag?
I think hindi naman tayo
Meaning what?
perfect porque babae.
You
Parang
know what?
babae ako, I do no wrong. I can do no wrong.
I think a red flag is a person that's still working on themselves or at
Yeah,
least
tama.
doesn't
Ganda.
even know that
Who
they
isn't
have
aware.
to work on themselves. So it's not a gender
It's a very
issue.
Yes,
compassionate
yes,
Right?
True.
So that's a very nice way of saying that. Okay,
Thank you.
here's a last question.
Akala ko ako
Any
lang.
thoughts about the woman being the provider? Parang,
Ay, yun na yun.
Ayun
Because,
yun.
alam mo, we have to also normalize it. You know why?
Yes.
Because we also can't make men feel pressured when they cannot provide.
That's true. Yeah.
That's what I've had to unlearn. Kasi hindi equal yung tingin natin,
Yeah.
di ba? So,
Right.
kailangan din nating i-normalize yung conversation doon. Kasi ang importante, buhay ang pamilya
Pamilya,
ninyo
yeah.
at may pumapasok na pera. Basta't galing sa marangal na pamamaraan,
Oo.
di ba? At, di ba, basta may pumapasok na grasya at biyaya, ipagmalaki nyo yan as a team.
Yeah.
basta parehong may ambag.
Oo.
in different ways, right? Yeah.
May mga moments kasi na, like, what if lahat ng ambag kailangan ilagay sa business, which which happens. Okay, ambag ka sa home, okay lang, basta give and take.
right.
Diba? Sayaw ito. Basta you work as a team. Yan yung na-realize ko.
And there's many ways to provide also. It's not just the material stuff,
Monetary.
it's the support. And kaya nga feminism just giving the woman the choice to do what they want or where their strengths are, dun nila
Yes.
ilaban. Kung kaya nilang kumita ng more, bakit mo pipigilan?
Kung ikaw yung money magnet, di ikaw. Buti may money
Why
magnet.
not?
Huwag niyong
Thank you,
ikahihiya.
Lord, sa
Oo.
mga biyayang.
Let's hold hands. Lalo mga OFWs na. Pero so,
Are we
Ay,
gonna ask
oo.
you were saying?
Yung mga OFW na.
yes, sa family
yun din kasi
nila.
yung naisip ko na parang yung mga lalaki, ano yung nafe-feel nila pag hindi sila nakakapag-provide sa mga pamilya nila. Yun lang naisip ko kasi we keep saying dapat lalaki yung mag-provide.
Ibang pressure din yun para sa
Oo,
kanila.
eh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Team
too
effort.
empathetic.
Team
ba?
effort.
But, you know,
That's true. I understand.
Okay, so
Any more questions?
I think we're
That's
good.
it?
Yeah,
I think-
yeah.
Yeah.
Huminga lang ako.
Gusto pa niya.
Hindi kasi I think I just want to honor all the amazing women. I want to honor Joelle, Myrza, Monica, and
D.
Hindi Lady Di.
Hindi
Hindi Di.
Parang niya ako pinatay kung die, di ba?
Hindi. For all the honest answers, and the wisdom that you shared. And for it's my first time to meet some of you. And ako, Myrza and Monica, I've known you for a while. And Myrza, thank you for always being such a champion for all women, diba? And it's just nice to know that we have this. I mean, what we realize today is we still really need to talk about women's rights. We still need to push forward. There are a lot of things that we need to work on, especially the print out data. We need to be, anong number tayo yun? 20?
Number 20 in the world.
In the world. We need to make this better. We were number 6 in 2006, and I hope that in the coming years, we will slowly and surely rise, hopefully, to number 1. Bakit hindi? One can dream.
Yeah, why not?
And the fact that we are in this space talking about it is a big win already. So thank you. And I hope that we get to take these conversations and learnings to our communities, to our families. And really, that's where the impact is made and created when we apply all the unlearnings and learnings.
Amen.
And to everyone
Amen.
listening,
I vote for Isa.
Isa Calzado, number 20.
There you go, on the ballot. Please vote for her.
Hindi ko
You're gonna
kaya.
campaign.
Mama
What's your
Mary.
color?
I'm D from Lady Boses.
I'm Monica Francesca from the Eavesdrop Podcast.
I'm Myrza from You Can Do This.
I'm Joelle from the Paano Kung podcast.
I'm Isa from Between Us, and this is
That's What She Said.
The Pod Network Entertainment. The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.